Are we recording now?
We're recording.
For the podcasting purposes?
Indeed we are, yes.
Second time in 24 hours. Come on! Yeah, baby. We are obsessed with you, Bob.
Can't get enough of you.
Can't get enough. I just can't get it. Yeah, that
Bob,
song.
how we love you.
Oh, God, Bob. Oh, you're such a sexy beast. With your, Robin Hoodie tonguelessness.
So
Quite awkward snogging Bob, wouldn't it?
quite awkward.
Because it would just be like, my tongue's in your mouth. Where is yours?
Where is yours? Where did it go?
It's an 11th century Nottingham.
What
a shame.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Awkward.
Do you know what else is awkward?
What?
Do you know what? I think we should go and get the photo.
The photo?
I say that's awkward. It's not awkward at all, but the photo should be over here while we record.
Yes. The photo should be in the
recording
process.
While I go get the recording, say the photo.
Yeah.
You explain.
Well, Will has a photo. It's a very marvellous photo. It's got a very attractive person on the photo.
She has a mellifluous voice. I have returned with the photo.
Yes, a mellifluous Irish voice.
Huh.
And she is wearing glasses and holding an edition of The Quibbler.
Yes, from that.
She just happens to be Luna Lovegood, a.k.a. Ivana Lynch.
A moment for Ivana. Oh. Yes. Yes.
So she is here with us now.
She is here, and just so that we're aware, I haven't just printed off this photo. It is, in fact, a proper signed photo that has a certificate of authenticity and everything.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's. She's touched it with her own, with the hands,
with the atoms that make her skin.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I have her DNA.
Cloning time.
Cloning time. Woo! Would you like a Ivana Lynch clone?
Oh, why not? Why not?
You realise we will have to raise her.
That's true, but we will have to. We'll have to move to Ireland then.
Yeah.
She can't lose her accent.
Why would you even? Why? Why would you do that to me? Why? We love her dearly.
We do.
With all the lovingness. Yeah.
Well, I think that's our next project.
I think it is. And so begun the era of the clones. Clone Wars. The Ivanas turn on each other.
Oh dear.
We go, Harry Potter, you look at me right now!
Yes.
And we just sort of have a massive kind of... We just explode. We just go, oh God, I can't cope with my head. Oh God. Oh. It has no blood.
Where did it go?
Oh, there. Oh dear. Get him some smelling salts.
Times.
Yeah. Woo.
Our brains are a little bit frazzled and bamboozled at the moment.
We've been doing coursework for about 12 hours.
Of coursework.
Well, no, I have literally been working for about 12 hours because I wrote an essay at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. and I came along at about 11:30.
Yeah, exactly.
And joined in.
And then you were like, coursework time, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm so tired.
Right, you write, I'll type.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then we kind of wrote it in tandem. It was amazing. And we actually wrote quite a lot. We got like 1,000 words done today.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
But considering it has to be with the board, I'm like all marked by the 14th, and my first exam is on the 17th, I am screwed hugely.
Yeah, that's
Shut
not
up.
a long time.
No. Can we stop reminding me of this?
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yes, please. Ivana Lynch. Yes. Oh, we need to get the question. It's in the
Okay,
typey
yes,
thing.
yes, we have received a question. Which typey thing? This one. This one here, yes.
Massage.
We did receive a question.
This time from the crowned one.
The crowned one. He speaks forth.
He speaks forth.
And he says something.
You've gone... Oh, no, wait. No, you haven't gone too far. Wait.
Wait, no, it's here. He says his question that he requests for us to answer is, what day/time did you, which is Will, and Pasha meet, and how old were you both? That's the question.
That's a terribly awkward question.
Wow.
To actually answer, because
Yes.
we've known each other.
Mm.
I can't remember not knowing of you.
Yes, it's
Kind of, I knew you were there because we lived
known of each other for yes,
pretty much.
yeah.
But we were both. I don't think we disliked each other per se. Okay,
We
this
just
could get
didn't
awkward.
really
We just didn't
know each
we just
other
didn't
very
know
well.
each other.
Yeah.
This is going to get awkward very quickly,
This could escalate
quite swiftly.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, quite. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No. So yeah, we've always kind of known each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we became very kind of close. It was due to YPT.
Fruition.
Well,
Is that a word?
it came to... Well, if something comes to fruition,
Yeah.
it comes to being. So yeah,
Yes,
our
I thought
friendship.
it
Yeah, okay.
Good.
That was kind of right. Yeah.
Good.
Um,
Yes, YPT was
Well,
a starting
the
point,
thing,
one of
the
them.
thing that actually kicked it off properly, I think,
Yeah.
was that me and Bryony were in The Witches
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yes.
So she was in cast B, I was in cast A.
Yeah.
In which Rolandos. Rah!
Rah!
Rah! Yes.
That one.
Yes. With his hair
Yes.
and the cages.
But then,
Just Rami Mates!
Rami Mates!
I love that because he doesn't even get that because that's just
Not even Roland himself
Rolandos.
can
He'd
get
not even
that,
understand.
that particular
No, it's deep in Will and Pasha.
Will and Pasha land. Land.
deep
Let's
in
add
Will and
land
Pasha.
to the end of that sentence.
That's almost as good as
This is not some three-way.
it's almost as good as we come in cats and jammer.
That was quite
That was
hilarious.
It was hilarious. Oh, the hilarity.
Hilarity.
Yes.
But no,
It's almost Sivan.
Sivan.
It's almost Sivan
It's a
things.
hilarious Sivan.
It's a hilarious Sivan. Yeah.
Hilarity.
Oh, the hilarity.
Don't die.
The hilarious cheese.
Jeez. Yeah. No, but you start when I joined YPT. You started giving me lifts to YPT.
Yeah.
That also helped.
Because then you came
Friendship.
and basically you didn't know anyone except me.
Yes.
So you kind of tacked on to my friend group.
Yeah.
Who actually, it's very odd, right? Because it's odd how Adam-centric that group became.
Mm.
That was me and Ali Laver. Because
Uh-huh.
how it happened, basically, is it started me and Ali, and then the Witches spawned many people.
Many people.
Basically, in the Witches, I started talking to Adam.
Mm.
This is at the same YPT. This is like at the first YPT, the first Witches rehearsal. I remember this so clearly. It's wonderful because me and Ali, like, I don't know why, we weren't sitting next. I turned up late. That's what it was. and Ali was sitting next to Becky Holdsworth.
Yes.
And they were talking to each other.
Mm.
And I was like, I feel a little betrayed, but we'll go with it. And then I went over and talked to Adam. Well, basically, Adam, Adam'd up to me. He went, "Hello, I'm Adam. I'm Ginger." Haha, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
And that he was.
And that he was. And he was.
He made no lies.
And I was just like, you I will like. You will very swiftly become my best friend.
And
this
so
happened.
it became.
And so dawned the age of Adam, and it is not yet ended. So,
No.
and I don't intend it to end, so it's all good.
It is good.
Yes.
He's a good person.
He is. He's awesome. And then basically later in the YPT session, me and Ali sort of reconvened, but with our attachments, i.e.
Yes.
Becky and
And I just swoosh all together, one group, and
one
then
group. And then Roland!
And then Roland.
And then Roland was just like, I am here.
I bring forth the romeats.
I bring forth
Let
the
me in.
romeats. And
You're like, yes.
And the cages.
We will let you in.
We will let you in, for we have the keys for the cages. Yes.
And then when I joined, I was just like,
And then
these people.
No, shh, no. I have not finished the story.
Carry on.
There is more story.
There's more story.
And then basically, Roland kind of drifted a tiny little bit, a smidgen, because he was in the wrong cast. He was in cast B,
yes.
and we played the same person in cast B. We were both the doorman in the So therefore, me and Roland kind of bonded over that.
Yeah.
And then with me,
I'd like to play with two casts. That'd be fun because you could get your character and learn your lines with your character. And
we actually did that. Me and Roland. It was amazing. We actually did. Way ahead of you. You suck.
Wow.
And then obviously after the witches, swiftly came Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Which basically me and Adam and Roland we just spent the entire time together. And when
I wish I'd been in that play. That sounds like a
literally. So do I. There were some nutcases in that play. I mean, the guy who played Roger was proper nuts. Sorry, if you don't know Lord of the Flies, you may need to look up the characters because we're now just going to talk about.
It's a good story. You should.
You should read it anyway.
Read it and all.
Yeah. But yeah, the guy who played Roger was completely nuts. I think he was called Hugo.
Hugo. It's a good name. I like the name Hugo.
I don't really. I've never met a Hugo who I really liked.
I've never met a Hugo.
I've met two Hugos. They were both completely insane.
Fair enough.
There was that one who was almost clinically insane.
Yeah.
And then there was Hugo Feather from school who was just a bit nuts.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he was nearly clinically insane as well. So, yes. But this Hugo guy had to, basically, for the purposes of the podcast, you know this, but actually you know all of this. This is the podcast in which we discuss how we became friends. You know all of it. You were there.
I am part of the question.
I am the question. The question is me. Oh, how philosophical we are.
How deep and meaningful.
Oh, how deep and meaningful we are. Yes.
Indeed.
As
always.
Of course. Oh, Bob, how you love us. But yeah, basically he played Roger and I was Piggy. So at the end of that was also one of the scariest fuck off plays in the world because basically I have glasses, people, and proper glasses, and therefore if you know Lord of the Flies at all, you'll know that the guy who plays Piggy has to spend most of the play without glasses. So I was screwed, and it was all dark, and I was in a fat suit, and the central heating, the air conditioning broke, and it was 37 degrees, and I was in a fat suit and a jumper.
And you couldn't have just worn
woolly
glasses. You couldn't have just said, my character's wearing glasses now because that's quite a main part of the story. Yeah. And basically Roger has to, when Piggy gets killed, Roger had to push me off the back of the stage. Oh yeah, shit. So
Sorry. Smooth. Just ruined that whole book for everyone.
Good.
Excellent. Yeah.
When something bad happens to said character.
Said character. Yeah. He basically pushed me, like, on one of the... basically, it was a week's run. And he properly pushed me.
Yeah.
And I so nearly missed the crash mat. And, like, went head... so nearly... I actually did, like, went head first into the floor. And then there was a guy under the stage, because it was a rake, and there were lights in the rake. And there was Ben, who was under the stage. It was awesome, because basically me and Ben used to, like, sit under the... and he'd have a pad and a pen, and we'd just talk to each other, we'd just write each other messages, and he'd have a load of Haribo, and we just sort of... and I'd lie on this crash mat, which was, like, really comfortable, and kip for a bit, because I was tired, and then talk to Ben via his pad, and, like, stuff my face with Haribo, and then go, I've got to go and bow now, this sucks. Damn you, curtain call.
Curtain calls.
Yeah, and basically it was in Lord of the Flies that me and Roland and Adam bonded hugely. And Kieran the Butt saved my life.
Kieran.
Because I was covered in baby oil, because we all had to look sweaty in the third act. So they were like, let's cover the blind one in baby oil. Hooray! And I was like, it's fuck off boiling, and I can't see! And now I'm slipping over, and it's on a rake. My mum was so scared. At, like, 3 months of that play, she was, like, just shitting herself the entire time. It was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, that's how that came about. And then you turned up in HDM.
Yes. Yeah.
And basically became awesome. Although it was before HDM.
It was. I just never really did any plays until that. And
we became friends.
It was
before
Demon
that
Days first
because,
meeting, didn't it?
No. Well, there was a reason for that.
There was a reason. There was a good reason.
It was quite a hugely large, rather important reason, which is actually, I think, one of the main reasons that we're such good friends. Because you turned up at... Well, you didn't turn up at 2 a.m, you stayed until 2 a.m. What? No, you just stayed the night, I think. Because I was on steroids, not sleeping, and you were like, okay, I am actually going to be this hardcore. At like just 14 and stay up. You are so cool. I don't say this enough. I love you, man.
Wow.
Well, I do, actually. I never stop saying it. Why have you got a girlfriend? Why haven't you done out with me?
Well, that's just one of those philosophical questions of life.
I will find a way to make you gay. I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in my TARDIS and just take you to Oscar Wilde.
By our last podcast,
just show
that is your
you
challenge.
Just show you Oscar Wilde and go, well, he is. And he's better than you. So
look at him.
Make with the bumming. And belay the foul. Yes. Yeah. This is slightly awkward. Yeah. So basically, it's really awkward. I have to throw Bob my soul to explain why we're friends. It's really not very fair. You just sit there kind of going, oh yeah, well, I'm a really good friend, and I'm kind of having to go really deep into my life to make it make sense. Basically, I got a form of arthritis when I was 13 that meant that I was in hospital for like 2 months, and it was really bad. And I don't mean, it was really bad as in, I had a bit of a cold for 2 weeks. I mean it was really bad. But I'm hardcore, so I don't mind about it. So it wasn't actually that bad. And it's quite cool because it's kind of made made me, and it's meant that whenever someone comes up to me and goes, "Oh, I had a spliff last night," and I'm like, "Come back to me when you're on so much morphine that it's effectively the same as being on heroin."
Yeah.
Yes. And steroids that are like speed. I love it. when the consultant guy, who was a dude, by the way, he was a bit of an idiot, really, because he gave me some chemo that I was supposed to go on, and then I didn't take the chemo because I was getting better at such a rate that there didn't really seem much point in taking chemo, because chemo is essentially really not very nice. As I well know from various other things that we don't need to go into. But yeah, so I didn't take it because I then went on that kind of. Do you remember that diet thing that I did?
Yes.
Whereby I just didn't eat anything.
I just didn't eat. I just.
Yeah.
I just drank the juice of an aloe vera plant.
Yes, quite. I partook of goose. I ragued some geese. I partook maybe of ragu of goose.
That is all.
That is all.
With a little piggis on the side.
Yes, a little piggis to mix things up.
Occasionally.
The occasional piggis. Yes. Yeah. So basically, these steroids things made me, one, extraordinarily aggressive. Like, aggression, and I mean, I'm quite aggressive anyway. I swear that actually changed me. I swear I was less aggressive before then. Although, no, I had a fight with Patrick
I thought you were going to say
McGee.
Patrick Moore.
No.
Got into a fight with Patrick Moore once. Didn't agree with one of his...
You monocle bastard! You monocle-wearing, star-loving weirdo! I hate you! Yeah, I love how you move the mic away from me then.
Just slide it back.
Slide it away. Yeah, no, yeah, I had quite a massive fight with Patrick McGee over football when I was about 7. No, I was older than that because I was at Calder House, so I was probably about 9. And it was amazing because he pushed. Basically, I was about to go and score a goal, which is quite rare for me. In fact, it's like it's one of the very few that I've scored ever. When I'm not playing against you because you're shit. That doesn't count. Or playing with a bottle, because weirdly we're fucking awesome if we play with bottles.
Yes,
Me, you and Adam are
proven.
just like shit hot. It's like those chavs are playing with a bottle. Let's go and beat them. HDM, how we miss you, how we love you.
How we love you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was.
It was really funny because there were other people playing with the ball, and the chaperone lady was like, they're playing with an actual ball, and we're like, we know, we don't care.
We want our bottle.
We want our bottle. And we actually went through a series of different bottles and found the optimum bottle.
Prime bottle.
Yeah. We should go and buy. We should go and buy a bottle of.
We need to have another air bottle tournament. We need to get Adam back and reunite as air bottle team.
Yes. Ah, the times of old. How I miss them.
I mean, there were some boring parts. I do remember watching a squares tournament. You know, the game where you got to link up the dots and make squares.
Yeah, I didn't do that because my dressing room was awesome.
Well, this is during rehearsals rather than...
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you were in... I was with the scholars who were all sort of the older... Jethro Smith was a scholar.
Yes.
Basically, all my rehearsals were hilarious.
Linkage Jethro Smith was also Patrick Moore
in The Invaders. Yeah. Yeah.
which was about an alien invasion.
Which was about an invalian. An invalian. An invalian. Just merge the words. Boom.
Yeah.
What is it? It's an invalian. Oh no! Daleks! Except they weren't. They were tiny.
Yeah.
They were tiny and made of plasticine.
What? Yes. Look it up.
Look it up on YouTube. We could probably link to. We could comment a link in the. We could link a comment. Link in the comments.
Patrick Moore is Jethro Smith.
Yeah. So basically, it was just me and Jethro doing hilarious, sort of scholarly impressions the entire time, and Lee just getting exasperated because we didn't work at all. Like neither of us knew. I had 2 lines in the entire 6-hour play,
Yeah.
and I didn't know them because Jethro and me were just sort of like standing at the back, pissing ourselves, just going, "Aha! The Aurora Borealis! Yes, Lord Asriel!" It's amazing.
That was a good play. I enjoyed that.
And Sarah Mercer nicked my line.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Because I gave you a lift back and was just like sulking in the car. Like she
a little
nicked
bit
my
slower.
fucking line.
A little bit slow, and she just was like,
Just like
time to shine.
She actually she stepped forward as well and did a Lord Asriel is arriving, and I'm just like standing at the back.
What?
I have one fucking line in the entire
Should have just stepped forward and
thing.
said, yes, that's what I was about to say.
Oh yes, I was just about to say that, but I was writing your paper for you.
Rudely interrupted.
I was rudely interrupted. Get out of my college.
Still, more lines than I had. Well, I had 2 lines or a few more, but they were said with a group of other people, so they didn't really count.
Yeah, I literally said that one thing.
Well, yeah.
Except I didn't, because of Sarah bloody
Well, at least
Mercer.
it was a sentence.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I was a child.
I then nicked her line later, though. In the next night, I was just like, she was a little bit late, so I got in there. It's like, yeah,
Then give her a look
you.
after this.
So I did. I actually went, don't you agree? You,
You.
the one who is obviously not scholarly. You do not have the scholarly hair. Because I backcombed, specially.
And looked scholarly.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Because I look scholarly. I look like a nutcase anyway. Thus, Kingy's constant. Do your Einstein impression. It's not even I just did a German accent by accident.
By accident. Well, you can often slip into German accents.
Yeah, they're really good. I love German accents.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, are you trying to be Einstein?" I was like, "No, I just have I have mad hair and happen to be doing a German accent for a minute. And now it's just a constant request." And he just refuses to do accents.
But what is the point in refusing to do an
I know.
accent?
He was like, "Oh, I do Northern." I'm like, "You're from the North."
You're from the North! It's not doing an accent.
That's not doing an accent.
I'm just making noises with breath now because I'm so disgusted by this disgustment.
Disgustment. I'm sorry. I'm reading.
Being contacted whilst being on a podcast again.
I know. I think I've been podcasty contracted. I'm sorry.
Contacted.
That's the one. On every single one.
Yeah.
Campervan.
Ooh, this is a good email.
How many family members did he live with then?
Is it about me?
She continually spells your name wrong. Okay, Moo's going to listen to this. Moo, Pasha's name is spelt with an A at the end, not an E-R.
Pasha.
This is Moo logic. Yes.
Let me see.
Look, she actually says that.
Prunes.
Indeed. I lost my train of thought. Jethro Smith.
Jethro Smith.
Jethro Smith. He's a bassist.
Such a bassist.
He's such a bassist. Yeah. Oh God, the reminiscing. It's so good. This was actually a very good question because it's basically enabled us to just reminisce.
It has.
And go through everything funny that's ever happened to us. So basically, yeah, it basically gave you opportunity. The whole YPT thing gave you opportunity. And the arthritis gave you opportunity to be amazing and come round and basically be steroidy with me.
And we had great fun.
We did. It was good, and I told you of the Pogues.
Yes.
And you know,
good.
Yeah, and so begun that.
Yes, if you don't know already, listen to the previous podcast, episode 3.
You'll know better. Yes.
You'll know all.
You'll know all and others besides.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. It's yeah. I think it's yes. Ha-ha!
Vowels.
Vowels.
E-I-O-U. I do like vowels. What would we do without them?
Go. You'd be. That's a noise that you make at a cat.
I actually had this conversation with Joe and George when I was at after a band practice thing. They're all inferior. We're all a little
pissed.
Yes.
You were rat-arsed, basically.
And we were finding it all very hilarious. All the words that you could say without vowels.
What's this?
Indeed. I mean.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What word is it? It's obvious.
There are many sks.
Oh, meditation. Yes.
I see.
Yes, and indeed some Charlestoning.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you expect me to do while you're upstairs doing the underpants Charleston with that insane blind tart? Dylan Moran, you are a legend.
A living legend.
Aye. I think, yeah, I showed you that as well, sort of around that period.
Whom we may or may not have seen live as well.
Yeah. Maybe another thing. Oh, Alan Davis also.
Oh yes.
That was so funny, because you weren't even supposed to. You just turned up, and Lindsay was there kind of going, my daughter has thrown a hissy fit, so I can't go, and neither can
You're just
Sean.
like, Pasha,
I'm like,
you want to come and see Alan Davis live?
Hey,
like,
Pasha.
Yeah, alright, why not?
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Sounds like a laugh. And it was.
I don't think Mummy's coming back. Woo!
Yes.
Yes! Come on! Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. You should buy the Alan Davis DVD.
Do it.
Do it, Bob. Do it.
I will. You do it. I will if you do, Bob.
Yeah. I am going to. It hasn't come out yet, though.
So don't go now.
Don't go now.
Although, if you're listening to this in, say,
I think it comes out in June, so...
There you go. If you're listening to this in June, do it now. Right this second.
Right now.
Now.
Do it.
Or now. Or now.
Or now.
Yes.
Or now. Or now. No. Yeah, okay. This will probably be edited out. We can have a few nows and then none. No more!
Well, now.
Yeah. Okay, you've made it funny. We'll have to keep it now. You idiot!
God damn it.
Oh, damn it! Oh, no. Oh, my brain is mush.
We need
so,
to
yeah.
sleep.
Oh, God, I'm so tired. I've been thinking for like 12 hours. Well, more, like quite a long time now. Yeah, we need to work out our friendship. So that was the main thing that brought us together.
When was this? When was this in life?
Well, I was in hospital on my 13th birthday, and I got out of hospital. When was it? Well,
I think during HDM, I was. Which house was I in then? I was between houses.
You weren't. You were in the Fen
side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fern.
No, I was in the caravan. Then I was in front side because that was the point where I was moving between houses.
Yeah.
So yes.
I know.
Because I remember when I was in the caravan, it was like a half-hour walk to the nearest bus stop. So I had to get up ridiculously early in the morning to go to rehearsals. Because the rehearsals were early anyway, and then I had to get up really early to get ready and walk to the bus stop and then get a bus into Bath.
But no, because I gave you a lift.
Well, you did some rehearsals, but we weren't in some of the same rehearsals.
Yeah, that's true.
So I had to struggle on.
But definitely,
production-wise, you just lifts all the way.
You just lived with me.
Yeah.
You did. Honestly, during production week, you just didn't go home.
Pretty much.
I fed and watered. Well, I say my mother, who is very cool for letting us be us.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure they until Hattie turned up, they thought we were going out, which is quite depressing, really, because the amount of times I've used you as an excuse.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't go out with you. I think my boyfriend may be slightly annoyed. Have a boyfriend? Yeah. Yes, he's called Pasha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's 6'2", so fucking watch out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you Moncton weirdo. Oh, you're a homophobe now as well. Well, bring it on! And no, just because I'm now gay, apparently. Which I don't know. Am I really discussing this on a podcast? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with it. And just because
I'll go with it.
Yeah. Now, because you think I have a boyfriend, I'm not going to now just start shagging Josh Hardy. Because one, gay people don't automatically just shag each other.
He's male.
He's male. He has genitals. He's alive. It'll do. No, it doesn't work like that.
And besides, you can't be gay as such, because then you can't go and marry Katzenjammer people. So
well, quite.
But yes.
But I'm not saying that I am anyway.
No.
Because
But you can say that you are to people who you want to think you are.
Yeah, because it's a lot easier when one is at school with homophobic people. It just makes it more entertaining.
It makes it more fun. Find a homophobic person and pretend you're gay. Try it.
It's actually, it is most amusing. And basically there was like one sort of token gay person at school, and he like hated himself, apparently. I don't actually think he was gay. I think he was doing it for effect.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my opinion, because I honestly think it's odd if you kind of like go, oh, well, I'm gay, but I'm not all the time. And he did that weird kind of hating himself because of the Bible. So I'm like, one, ignore it. It was written 2,000 years ago. I also just didn't like him. So that really annoyed me when people tried to set me up with him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, one, according to me, I have a boyfriend. Also, I mean, even if you weren't goosing, you're very much high up on the list. We know this. It's you, Soph, Katzenjammer.
Yeah.
Well, Soul and Anima really, because cause
one's married and
one's married and one's like 35.
Yeah.
And very pretty and everything, and really cool and awesome.
But the other two are the best.
But, yeah. I'm just trying to I'm trying to keep the niceness, okay? Because what happens?
Just say the truth.
Yeah, all right, fine. And obviously Van Lynch, and that's it. they are the people
Yeah.
who I have to end up with one of them.
Just has to be.
It has to be.
Would it not be exceedingly awesome to be flatmates with all of the people on that list? Well, not flatmates, because we live in a
Yeah.
flat, but housemates.
We'd live in some massive mansion we'd have 2 houses basically.
We'd
have one in Norway,
one in Oslo,
yes, and one in Dublin.
One in Dublin.
Be like, boom. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Let's try and make it happen. Right, Bob, it's your job to try and steer things towards this actually happening, because it must.
It must. Yeah. And yeah, so they're basically the people that I want to live with. And of course I want to live with Adam, but it may be slightly awkward if I steal Soph from him.
and then say, but you can have a bedroom if you want to come and live with us.
Yeah, well that is... Did you know that is currently the current plan, right?
Yeah.
Because the current plan, this is my version of the plan. I think Soph and Adam have a slightly different version of the plan.
Slight variation.
Slight variation.
Uh-huh.
Because basically, as it stands, I would quite like to marry Soph just now.
Uh-huh.
And Adam, though he loves her dearly, is slightly more sensible and goes, I've no money. Not marriage as yet.
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet. So in my head, I'm going to marry her, but he can still be sort of bunny-like with her and actually do...
Bunny-esque.
Bunny-esque. Because that is basically... It's we have a very odd relationship, me and Soph. Basically, I am effectively her boyfriend, but without all the good stuff.
Yeah.
I.e. the bunniness. Which is fine, I guess. No, it is, because it means that I get to go and, like, scare people when they're, like, when she gets all annoyed. I go, well, Adam's on tour, so it's my job to go and smash their heads in. Excellent. Also, Adam isn't very smashy, whereas I am exceedingly smashy.
Exceedingly smashy.
I am the king of the smashy.
Just the other day you were smashing a wall.
That was the best thing in the world. It was hilarious because I Skyped the Sparks. She was like, "Well, are you on drugs?" And I'm like, "Well, no, but I am on a wall smashing high." She was like, "Okay, we'll go with that."
If you want a good high, you yourself, Bob, apparently smashing a wall is the way to go.
Yeah. Don't actually do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Don't do drugs. Pick up a hammer.
Pick up a hammer and hit a wall repeatedly. Particularly if you don't like your neighbours, because it's hilarious when your mother comes outside at 9ish in the evening and goes, "Will, you have to shut up now." They'll come round and complain, and you know how much we hate them, and you know how aggressive it could get. And I kind of go, "I've got a fucking hammer, bring it on! I'll take them all, I'll take the whole street, come on!" It's amazing, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. We should kind of get back to the question.
Yes, where were we?
Well, we were 14.
We were 14. Yes, we were.
We were.
What happened next?
Many things. Don't really know. Well, I do.
It all just came together after that.
It did, it just kind of happened. We were there and it happened. And I think we just sort of... It got to the point where we just spent so much time with each other. I mean, like now,
Yeah.
you're the only person outside my family that I've seen, like right now,
Yeah.
in actual person,
Yeah.
since March.
Yeah.
No. Wait. No, yeah. March. No. I tell a lie. The 7th of April, I saw Soph.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because she cut my hair.
She did.
Yeah, so I don't know why. We're just friends because we're us, you know?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I mean, I have no idea why you're friends with me. Oh, and also that basically we're friends with each other for, like, a great number of reasons that we don't really want on the internet.
Yes.
You know, that whole era.
That era.
And, yeah, religious leaders.
Yes. It's quite a dirty era. Make of that what you will. In some senses.
And there were religious leaders
There
involved.
were religious leaders involved. Yeah.
So I think that's quite smooth, really, because we've actually said, and if you were to know, you will know, and if you do not, you will never know.
Yeah.
I could just tell Felix this and tell him the actual truth.
Yes.
Oh, and also, you have been there. Every failed date that I have been on, which is pretty much every date I've been on, has been a failure. No, that's not true. Night of the Maghrib Moon.
Yes.
And other previous robotic evenings.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, kin awesome. Yeah. They're watching Grapes of Wrath. I think I may love you.
That was
Excellent.
sounded more than a failed date.
Yeah. Well, it was less of a failure than the windy luncheon.
The windy luncheon, yes. Yes.
Yes. That was a true failure. Also, the windy friendly outing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I know.
Yeah, and so will those who need to know also. Mm-hmm. So yes. The windy outing. Yeah. No, it was better than it. So yeah, no. But basically, you've been there. Because with the winding outing, I got picked up by Rob, which was very kind of him, and I'm just like burping as well now because I don't know why. I'm like, indigestion. Ugh. Yeah. Swore on the entire homeward bound journey, and then got out the car, sang I Will Dance, which you have to go and listen to. Cats and Jammer, I Will Dance.
Cats and Jammer.
That is exactly what I did. Danced all the way to your house.
Yeah.
Picked you up. Knocked on your door. Your dad went, "Oh, bloody hell, it's you." "Pasha, come here." And I said, "It failed. There were people."
And I was like,
And I was just like,
"Did you dance?"
"It's fine though, I danced.
I danced.
It's all fine." So basically you've been there for every kind of failing of my dates, of which there have been many.
Uh-huh.
And that really awkward one. Where I asked Smith out.
Yes. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, you asked Smith out for me.
Yes, as you.
As me. On the Facebook.
Yes. I didn't just go up to her dressed as well. No.
Lost some height.
I
Lost some height, put a curly wig on, pair of glasses, limped, gave myself a dead leg, and went forth.
you know,
Yeah.
we sound enough alike apparently, so...
Apparently we do. And we're weird! So weird.
Good, good.
Oh, you guys. You pair.
You.
Oh, you. God, I love her so much. She's so cool. Although she's probably slurring at this point. She's like,
Slurring.
this is hilarious.
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 This is hilarious. You can know.
That's almost as good as my interluding noise.
But yes, that about wraps up that question.
I reckon so, yeah. What are your reasons for being friends with me?
Well, because you are you, and you've always been there as well for anything bad that has happened.
I love how I give detail and you just kind of sit there.
I'm not going to give detail to Bob.
Can I edit out some of the detail?
No.
Please.
The detail stays.
Please, I need to edit out the detail.
I will be doing the editing. It will stay.
I will take your laptop.
So yes, all the bad things that have happened to me, we won't go into them. You've also been...
Yeah, the filthy era.
Yes, the one involving high...
The filth.
Religious...
highly powered filth. Religious filth. Highly powered religious filth. That is now the
That was a
code.
bad time.
Basically,
Oh,
we
dear.
both went to Catholic school in the 70s.
That's basically it, yes.
And don't you dare come out with "it's too soon," because it's not. Well, although there is still quite a lot of abuse in the Catholic Church, so it's kind of too soon.
Ah, well...
By which I mean it's 2013, people.
2013.
Well, I think actually you can't even say that for that sort of thing, because it's any time, people.
Just time.
It,
Just time itself.
just think with your brain,
Use your brain.
not the lower brain,
The upper brain.
the upper brain,
One at the top.
the one at the top,
Very, very top.
the very top. Don't go, God.
Not that brain.
Not that brain. The
Lower
middle
than
brain.
that.
the middling brain.
The brain on top of your neck.
Yes.
It's inside your skull.
God.
God. No.
God, Bob.
Not God.
No. God. No.
Shh. Stop.
Away.
End.
And there. And here endeth the lesson.
Yes. So,
I reckon we could probably wrap it up there.
yeah. Gonna want more questions from you guys. So
No.
give us questions.
Kingliness.
Anyone who is listening.
Anyone. Post them on the wall. Or something. I don't know why I'm calling it a wall. Oh, we are such the Facebook generation.
Oh,
We
yes.
can't even read. I mean, speak. Okay, we need to end.
Before
I
we just
die.
start saying random words in succession and things happen like this.
Yes.
Bad. No.
Bridget,
Right. Let's go.
I'm leaving.
Yes.
To
I will.
Guatemala!
To guacamole.
Can you please say Guatemala? Say it!
Guatemala there.
Yes! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
We
Okay.
high-fived.
Yes. See you later. Buenos nachos.
「 Buenas nachos, amigos.
バイバイ。
Boo!